Good boy, Blue. Oh, you're a good lad, eh? Good job. See, in this moment, being a show pony is very helpful. No, you can't untie yourself. Yeah, being a show pony is very helpful because luckily, Mr. Blue is used to standing with his feet in buckets. Did you just grab a blade of grass then? Well, we don't want you eating that, do we? You're not supposed to be eating any green stuff, mate. Oh dear. So this is the beginning of our laminitis recovery, basically. I thought I may as well go ahead and just start documenting it from day one. Put it down, put it down, put it down, down, down. Good boy. Yeah, so I thought I may as well go ahead and start documenting it from day one, show you guys how we're going about dealing with this. I have Blue, put it down. He's getting bored now, bless him. He's done a good 10 minutes here. I'm very proud of him, actually. Down, good boy. So I have dealt with horses with laminitis in various jobs that I've had in the past. So I've worked on a few different equestrian yards. Laminitis is always popping up all over the place, so I do have some knowledge and experience dealing with this. So he's basically going to be on box rest. I've just topped up his bed. I put more in actually, just to make sure it's nice and soft in here for him. And providing he can handle it mentally, he is going to be staying in there for a few days. Obviously he can come out for a leg stretch, but we really need to minimize his movement just to allow the inflammation in his feet to go back down. We're not 100% sure on Blue's cause, like what's triggered it. The vet's questioning he could be a possible EMS horse. So EMS is equine metabolic syndrome. Oh, have we had enough now? Oh, well, you did very well. You did do very well, my darling. That's his way of saying he's had enough now. Good job. You did very well. Don't slam your feet on the floor. Oh, you're feeling better now you've had your happy drugs, aren't you, you cheeky bugger? Yes. So I'm going to be doing this as often as he will tolerate, just to help reduce that inflammation as much as we can. So he's just going to have a good shake. He's just going to have his wet hay net tonight and a handful of chaff with his farrier's formula in, and that's going to be it. And then starting tomorrow morning, he'll be on 2 packets of Butte twice a day, just with a little bit of chaff. And he can have no more than 8 kilos of soaked hay per day. So that's going to be a shock to the system, given the fact that you've had free range over all that grass over the last month, isn't it? Eh? That's going to be hard to adjust to. But yeah, the vet was quite positive. We've caught it nice and early, apparently, so that's a good thing. Now we've just got to do everything we can to make sure that that inflammation goes down, and hopefully we can avoid any permanent damage. So I will check back in with you guys tomorrow and let you know how we're getting on. Right, there's breakfast soaking ready. Let's go give him his supper. Oh, wet hay is heavy. Yeah, you finally get some food, handsome boy. I'm not going to completely starve you. I'm just going to starve you a little bit. So I've just decided, it just struck me, as I was about to dish up dinner for everyone, I've just decided I'm actually going to go to the feed store quickly. They're still open, just. And I'm going to pick up a bag of lammy-friendly, sugar-free chaff for Blue. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to pick up just yet. I'll see what they've got in there. But yeah, it's just struck me as I opened the bin. I was like, oh yeah, this chaff is quite heavily molassed. And I want to be cutting out as much sugar as I can from his diet at the moment, because obviously sugar causes inflammation, and we're trying to de-escalate that situation, not make it worse. So any sugar that I can take out of his diet right now is going, sadly for him. It's going to be very boring food for a while for Mr. Blueberry. Right, what I'm looking for Probably something like this. Molly Chaff have got one as well. Happy Hoof molasses free. See, that's something you've got to be careful of actually. Just because it says it's Happy Hoof doesn't necessarily mean it's molasses free. So that other one is not molasses free. This one is. But that's what you're looking for. If you're ever stuck and you've got a pony with laminitis and you don't know what to feed it, look for that. Okay, so I ended up settling on the Spillers Happy Hoof molasses free in the end, purely because out of all of the options I had, I liked the ingredients in this the most. So like I said briefly in the feed store, you do have to be careful when you are feeding a laminitic horse. A lot of feeds will be branded towards hoof health, like you get your terms like Happy Hoof or Hoof Care or stuff like that, and there's quite a few out there that have got names along those lines that would make you believe that they are designed for horses with laminitis or other such problems, but quite a few of them do have molasses in. And I don't really understand why that is. I mean, maybe I'll have to look into the science behind it. Maybe I'm making a bigger deal out of it than I need to. But as far as I'm concerned, if you're trying to care for a horse with laminitis, or you're trying to care for a horse that's got inflammatory problems in its body, you need to cut the sugar, and molasses is basically liquid sugar. So I've never really understood why that's in there. Like I said, maybe I am making a bigger deal out of it than is necessary. Just be careful, like I said, if you are buying for a laminitic horse, just read the ingredients rather than just going on the name of the feed. That looks really nice actually. I think I made a good choice there. Very nice. Well, I'm very pleased to see that he's looking quite happy, and most importantly, he is up and standing. I was having a slight nightmare in the night, thinking, oh my God, what if he goes down in the night and I'm not there to do anything about it? So very happy to see you're up and about, mister. That's good. What I'm not happy to see is the fact that lard-ass mare there has decided to help herself to the bigger field overnight. I'm not happy about this, Nelly. So just doing Blue's breakfast. He's getting a handful of this stuff, and he's going to have 2 packets of Butte. Although he's looking pretty feisty, I'm not sure if he's going to need 2. So the vet said to give him 2 twice a day to start with, and then ease it back to 1 after a couple of days. But we just want to keep him comfortable, so he's going to have that. Apparently, as well, so apparently this Butte is apple flavoured. They've changed that. I didn't know that was a thing now. I guess loads of horses are fussy and don't eat it. Ours have always eaten it, they don't care. But yeah, apparently this is apple flavour, unless you get it wet. She said if you get it wet, then it goes really bitter. So he's having dry feed with this in, because I don't want it to go bitter and horrible. Oh, it does smell nice, actually. It smells very appley. Wow. Okay, that's new, that's different. Right. Right, get that down your neck, troublemaker. There you go. All right, I need to deal with that. Wasn't planning on dealing with fencing this morning, but it looks like I am. Yeah, like butter wouldn't melt, you two. The walk of shame, huh? For a bad pony. All right, I would like to get his feet in some buckets of water for 10 minutes while I do his stable. Well, he's looking quite feisty this morning, so I don't know how willing he's going to be to stand there. But... All right, Bubba. Boy. So he's, as you can see, he's been box walking quite a lot in the night. That's pretty normal for him. That's one of the reasons that in the winter, he'll go out in the yard out there at night with the gate open to the shelter, because he does not cope well with being in confined spaces. Yeah, he's been really going at it, hasn't he? At least he doesn't stir his poo in, though. He's sensible enough to do his poo over here where he doesn't track. So I appreciate that much. Good boy, Blue. See you later, bud. You're an ass horse. Don't you shake your head at me. Naughty, aren't you? That's what I get for not creosoting my new timber. Blue. You're supposed to be on a diet. You can't eat the bloody building. You really don't like putting those back legs in, do you, bud? He's quite happy with the front ones. But he does a bit of tap dancing with the back ones. You're a funny boy, aren't you? You're also a pain in the backside and an absolute bloody menace, but you're a sweet boy too, aren't you? Thankfully. How's skin looking at the moment? Not too bad, actually. He's got a bit of hair growing back under here. Not too bad at all. Hello, grumpy boy. You've had enough of being in now, haven't you? Yes, he's fed up. Very fed up. He's feeling better now, so he doesn't see the point of being in there. Okay, dude. A little happy noise, hey? Good boy. Right, I suppose you all want feeding as well, don't you? Oh, wow. I don't know if you can see this, but there's just like a hazy cloud hovering over the fields over there. Just right there. That's very pretty. I have to say it's feeling very, very autumnal today. Very autumnal. I feel like seasons are starting to change. I don't know, maybe we'll get like a second late summer. I know it is only August, but it's feeling very autumnal. Anyway, I need to get a move on. I need to stop talking to you guys. Oh, that. No, it's not sweet, is it? Blue, I can't let you have apples. It's all I can get. You can't even have carrots. They've got too much sugar in as well. Yep. I think that's a hard no, isn't it? You'd rather eat his hay. Try it. It's tasty. It's tasty. No?
Put it in the stable and see what she was there in the morning.
It'll get covered in his bedding though, won't it?
Can you hang it up somehow?
I could put a bit of string on it and hang it up for him. Yeah, let's do that. Is that still a hard no? He looked at it.
Where is it?
Yeah, there. Blue. Have your marrow. Floating marrow. It's a magic marrow. No, he wants apples. Good boy. Here you go. Have a go at it. It's tasty. Well, it'll keep him occupied even if he doesn't eat it. No, okay, he just smacked himself in the face with it. Good going. I've put that in a really irritating place as well, haven't I, Blue?
I think the swallows might have it.
Oh God, the birds are going to hit it, aren't they, on the way in? Oh. No. Oh. Eat it! It's meant to help regulate blood sugars. Well, he's giving me the ass. You can't keep walking into it and pretending it's not there. Eat it. It's good for you. It's like trying to get any kid to eat vegetables, this, isn't it?
Yes.
Just try it for goodness sake. Just take a munch. It's tasty. What are you even doing? Do you want that end of it? Do you want that end instead? Hang on. Do you want that end? Oh, is that better? You didn't want the cut end? Oh, Tia wants it. You can have it if you want. He's clearly not going to eat it, is he? And that bit? He's like, well, it's similar to a carrot, but it don't taste as good. you? And it's low in sugar.
I think that's what he's complaining about.
Yeah.
I fully-
He wants sugar, damn it.
I get where he's coming from.
Do you want it? I think dogs can eat cucumber, can't they? Good morning, sunshine. Did you eat your marrow? No. Oh, baby Blue. I'm sorry, mate, but you're going to have to make some lifestyle adjustments, aren't you? You can't have this. You're going to have to get used to eating bland vegetables. They're tasty too. Not the same kind of tasty, but if it makes you feel any better, everybody else is going on the same diet. It's not just you that's going to be missing out. We have a policy on this yard. What's good for one is good for all of them. So they're all going on lammy-friendly lifestyle now. Oh dear, my water is going everywhere but where I want it to go. Ah, get in the bucket. I have to say, I really hate soaking hay. And it's not even so bad at the moment because it's like quite mild out still. Although it was pretty damn nippy this morning. But, you know, it's August, it's quite mild out still. But yeah, once you get into the middle of winter and it's like -2 and you're dealing with sopping wet, heavy hay nets, it's not the nicest thing ever. Right, breakfast. So today, it's Saturday today, we're on day, I don't know what we're on, day 4 of him having laminitis, but day 3 of him being on his pain meds because the first day he had an injection in his neck off the vet. So the instructions were 2 sachets twice a day for 2 days and then 1 sachet twice a day until comfortable for up to a week. So we're on 1 sachet today, and we have to figure out a way for him to have a leg stretch later because he's getting very fed up in there, aren't you, bud? You've really had enough now, haven't you? You're right, T-Dog? You're feeling better now though, aren't you? She's on top of the world now. She's so happy again. Right. Put your football? No? Okay. You're not going to sing now, are you? You were singing a minute ago. You're supposed to eat the marrow, not headbutt it. Right, yeah. He eventually ate the first one. In desperation, I'm guessing. You were desperate, weren't you? You were just so hungry that you just had to eat the vegetable. Don't bang your feet on the door. It's not good for them. Blue, don't do that. Blue, do you want your treat ball? Hey, 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 do you want your treat ball? Have you eaten all your hay? Is this why you're peed off? Mind your head. No, I can't look if your head's in the way. No, you've got hay. What's the matter? What's the matter? Do you want a drink? You thirsty? Have you drunk all your water? Or you just peed off because she went out and you're stuck in there? I think that's what it is, isn't it? Yeah. You're unhappy with your situation in life. Aren't we all, bud? Eh? Aren't we all? Better? Yeah? Bit of attention make it better? Yeah, she's feeling left out, that's the problem. So the funny thing is, I brought Woody over here yesterday for him to socialise with, and he told Woods to sod off. So, you know, can't please some people, can we? Right. Is this a snack you approve of? Not really. Oh, you're going to give it a go, are you? Good boy. Good boy. Is that tasty? Yeah, is that better than the marrow? Amuse yourself. Oh, you don't like lettuce that much, huh? So it's better than the marrow, but it's not ideal. It's probably as good as you're going to get, my darling. You want this, don't you? Baloo. It's a bit small for you, actually, isn't it? I didn't think of that. Let's tie it up. There's not a lot else I can give you, Blue. You've got hay, you've got a treat ball, you've got vegetables, you've got a dead football and a jolly ball. I'll have to tie that up because you're not having that loose. You'll end up bloody swallowing it, won't you? I know you're stupid enough to swallow it as well, aren't you? Yes. Are you having a man fit again? Blue, stop kicking the door. You're going to hurt your feet, stupid. He's chugging on his hay net in rage now. I don't know how people keep horses in 24/7 and they don't go insane. I mean, he's been in for what, 4 days? 3 days, 4 days? And he's going nuts. Like, I mean, that is insanity in his eye right now. Absolute insanity. I don't know how they do it to them. Like, how do they not go insane? I'm not sure if him having company up here is helping or making it worse. Blue? Blue, come show me your face. Come here. Come show me your face. What's on your face? Where is it? Let me see. Come here. Look. What's that? What's the lip doing? What's the lip doing? Let me see your face. No, I don't want the nose. I want the filth that's on the face. There, see? What is that? Right, I'm going now. Stop kicking your bloody door. Good luck, Stumps. Hello, Stumps. You've got hairs in your eyes. You've always got hairs in your eyes, haven't you? How's Mr. Grumpy doing? Wow, we made a right mess out here, haven't we? And I mean, to be fair, that was just dinner buckets. Very grumpy, aren't you? So I kind of hoped that having Stumps in the yard with him might cheer him up a bit. But he's still very, very, very unhappy. He's just fed up with being in now. Right, anyway, let's get you out. What are we going to do with you? Should we chuck you back out in your field tonight? Because I don't feel like you're making much difference to his personality, are you? Like, he's still a grumpy kid. I really did think he'd appreciate having company, but he's just an unhappy boy. He's a sad boy. He's a sad boy, isn't he, Stumps? Hello. You sweet pony. You're so sweet. Eh? You're so sweet. You're so grumpy. Oh, the contrast of personalities, eh? Happy pony. Grumpy pony. Yeah, and now he's having a little protest. Oh dear. Oh, that's not good. That wall moved rather a lot then. Oh, has he broke this? Oh no, it looks like he snapped the big door beam. Oh, Blue. Really? Really, mate? If you snapped that? It kind of looks like he snapped it. Right. Right. Should we see if Wood still wants to spend some time with you? Woody! Woody Woodster! Woody! Go spend some time with your bro! Woody! Come on! Come on, sausage! Good boy! Oh, why'd you gotta put your snot all over me, huh? Dirty beast. Look, he's coming. He's coming. Good girl. I'm gonna leave him over here with his bro for a little bit. Oh dear, he's gonna rip that mane out, isn't he? Go steady on that, Woodster. He's not got his rug on at the moment, has he? Ugh, never mind. Oh well, having a mohawk is the least of his worries right now, I suppose. Good boys. So yeah, he doesn't cope well with not doing anything. He certainly doesn't cope well with being confined. This is why in the winter he'll have this yard at night with the gate open to the pen over there. So he gets to move around all night. So the other horses go out in the day. He's eating that green stuff again. Look, you're supposed to be socializing, not eating green stuff. Anyway, yes, it has proven difficult to keep him sane. He's not sane at the moment. He's going absolutely mad in there. He's eating it again, isn't he? At least he's not smacking his feet on the floor right now. So that's the biggest problem I've had over the last few days, is that he's become really frustrated with this situation, and he is a leg lasher. He lashes those front legs up like crazy. Like, he's not a delicate mover anyway. Like, when he moves, he really slams his feet down. Like, Woody is very delicate with how he places his feet. Blue just slams them down. Like, he just doesn't care. And he is also, like, he lashes out with his front legs a lot. He stomps his front feet on the ground a lot. I've got a feeling that's why he went lame earlier this year, actually, because he had a massive man tantrum on the yard one day and was really slamming those feet down on the concrete, and I've got a feeling he may have done himself a mischief doing that. And so the problem I've got now is that he's well and truly fed up with the situation, and he just stands in his stable just booting the door, and he started doing it, like I said, for the first few days he was really good. He was tolerant to the situation. But for the last, like, 48 hours, I would say, he's just so ticked off. And he's just standing in there and he's slamming his feet into that door. He's stomping them on the floor. And I think he's making himself sore doing that, because I have noticed since he started this behaviour, like excessive amounts of this behaviour, I feel like he's looking footier again, like he's looking not as good as he did before he started this. So I don't really know what I want to do about this. I'm not sure what the best way to handle it is, to be honest. Right, tea. They were proper prattling around a second ago. Oh, I'm filming you. Caught ya. You having fun? Blue, seriously? What are you doing? Are you stuck? Are you stuck, you idiot? What have you done? Oh no, you're not stuck. You just want attention, don't you? Okay. He's like, my buddy's left me. I've got nothing to eat. I'm bored. So I'm going to do something stupid. So that's my cue to get the rest of this yard cleaned up. Get hanging it in and get him back in. And yeah, I'll probably wrap this one up here for now, guys. I think we're moving in the right direction. He's definitely better than he was on day one, like massively better than he was on day one. Like, you don't have to even be a horsey person really to see. But he's feeling a lot better. I mean, generally speaking with Blue, if he's being an irritating, antagonistic little pain in the arse, then it's a sign that he's feeling himself. If he's being very quiet and very well behaved and subdued, then that's kind of a red flag that there's something wrong with him. So personality-wise, he's definitely back to his normal self, which is becoming testing at the moment. And yeah, like I said, clearly his feet aren't hurting that much, otherwise you wouldn't be slamming them around on the floor like he is, having tantrums. But yeah, I will... He's picked the carpet up now. What are you doing with that carpet? What are you doing? Maybe he'd like the carpet to play with in his bedroom. I might give him that, actually. I could sacrifice. I mean, it's just there. Because in the winter when they have the hay nets on the yard, it just makes like a clean-ish, dry surface for the hay to fall on, so it doesn't just kind of go in the mud. But, I mean, if he wants to play with a piece of carpet, he can have the piece of carpet. I've got more. I'm going to give him that piece of carpet tonight. He might enjoy it. It's worth a shot. It might entertain him, even if it's for like 20 minutes. It's better than nothing. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this one up here, guys. And I will check in with you probably in like another week or so's time and let you know where we're at with him. Fingers crossed things keep moving in the right direction. I think they are. Like I said, I'm fairly happy with how he's doing. But you just never know with this kind of thing, do you? I mean... He could be doing fine and then tomorrow morning he could be hobbling again. You don't know what's going to happen. But, yeah. I will check in with you guys very soon.